It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, and I'm so excited to be in Encinitas for day one of a, are you ready? 10-day. Yes, you heard that correctly, 10-day. These clients are repeaters. This is phase 3. You'll notice when we go to the back, you'll remember the area around the pool. They just decided rather than phase the whole thing out, we're just going to do it. So super stoked. We have this area over here to blow out. We have all of this slope area here. I would say it's probably 1,500 square feet of slope from the corner of the property over to the drive. This all used to be grass up here. And we're going to be removing some of this rosemary, but also leaving some because rosemary, you know, very succulent compatible. It's a great ground cover. It's green. They have presentations of rosemary all over the property. So it seemed sacrilegious to remove it all. So judiciously, we will remove some, but keep others. And I think it'll be really fun for you to see as we move forward and get to the end how we're able to integrate this into the overall design. We have Bart coming on Wednesday from KRC with some bigger boulders than we've ever used before. And he's going to be staging over here. Yeah, the what is difficult? Oh, accessibility, yes. And so Bart's got to bring his, he's going to be bringing his crane. He's going to be craning boulders as far as he can. But some we're just going to have to move the old-fashioned way. So that'll be fun. We have a full Netafim subterranean drip irrigation system to convert here. We're going to be doing tons of uplighting. We already have pathway lights, but we're going to be obviously doing some illumination with that.
How many yards of soil?
We have 9 yards of soil here that we are currently moving into the sloped or into this flat area that used to be all grass. And then we're going to be moving some soil to the backyard areas where we will go right now. I'll show you that as well. You will notice that we are all already framed out for a pathway. The client had this beautiful work done by the guys that did their new paver driveway. And then in here is going to be mortared flagstone. We're not doing it. So this'll, don't disregard all the gravel in here.
How many dumps are we doing?
Yeah, so the idea is, you know, we like to stage the soil in cones. Once we come in and we start moving dollies and boulders and sinking plants, the mounds kind of figure themselves out. So we've kind of tweaked it in such a way that we know about how much we need in each area to get the height and the visual interest I'm looking for. So this is 7 or 8 wheelbarrows of soil about every 6 feet is how the guys are going at this all the way down, as well as over in this bed here. Then back here, we have, we have all this area here too. And then back here, we're going to be planting out this old palm stump, which is always fun. We have a little planting bed for me to figure out in here. But the big challenge is going to be smoke and mirroring this downslope. We aren't tackling this, meaning we're not demoing it and planning it and doing all kinds of stuff with it. It's green and, you know, it's fine. So I have to work with boulders and plant material up topside here in such a way that when they're in the house looking out and when they're out walking the path and enjoying their garden, that the eye isn't drawn over and down. So wish me luck. We have a very, very large basalt fountain that is going to be installed right here.
What's this on the floor?
Oh, this is DG samples that our client brought because obviously when they lay the flagstones in here, they're going to want to lay DG in between them, and he's working on picking a color. Then this ice plant we are going to rip out. It doesn't look great, obviously. So that's coming out. Then I wanted this whole lawn area, but I didn't get it. They have grand puppies, as evidenced by the poops, and they just, just weren't ready. They weren't ready to give up the grass. So I honor that. And I did get a flower bed, though, at least so that I can soften this up a bit more. So we have a downslope here and a wall that's covered with Ficus repens, or creeping fig. And oh, look at the horses coming down the trail. The one in the lead looks really old. What a good horse. That's so awesome. So beautiful. Pretty palomino, too. Lovely. Okay, where was I? Where are we? Oh, yeah. Okay, you know me. So here, this is going to kind of mirror the other beds that we've done in an earlier phase. You can remember over here this beautiful bromeliad beds that we did, and where that blue pot is with the plicatillus in it, that's coming out, and another fountain is going in there. Can you even with this lavender lady? Look at her. Oh, Lord of mercy. That's gorgeous. He turned the water off too because they were doing construction, and so things are looking a little dry. I've got to get fluff some this up, put in some more plants. But yeah, these beds here also looking a little dried out, so we will take some fresh plant material, and what you'll see at the end is just a fluffier. I'm not going to take anything out, but I'm going to add things to help fluff that up. Same under here. The Chef Lyra presents a tremendous amount of shade, and it's always challenging to find things that are really going to thrive in the shadier situation, and I found some things that do, like this aloe arborescence is great, and the little striata's happy, the variegated attenuatas are happy, the sansevieria's happy. So I'm just going to figure out some similar plants that I can pop in here and fluff this up too. Then over here, we're going to fluff up this part of the slope. This is their office window over here, and they look out on this. So just kind of as a placeholder, last maintenance, we threw in some agave attenuata. They also had a lot of repair work done, and they had expansion joints installed in their wall, and they had it all painted, and the painters, painted the plants. So not a big deal, but I've got to get in here and do my thing. Also, our clients just recently had some beautiful raised beds put in the potager garden that are so stunning. And now they're rethinking this vine over the arbor. And I think it should go. It's just too much. It's messy, especially with all the softness of the jasmine. We have both pink and star jasmines in here. These two beautiful green pots are going to be planted out with citrus that I'm going to source. They would like a lemon and an orange, so those will be framed here. Then also this, this area in here will all be planted out beautifully with succulents. Check out these stones. These clients are rock hounds, as so many of my clients are. Check out the fossils in these stones. It's really incredible. We were all geeking out on that earlier today.
And these are cemented in.
Yes, these stones are cemented in, so I will be working around them. Yeah, so that's the grand tour. We have some other pots that they purchased at Planter's Paradise in El Cajon off on East Chase. These came from Planter's P. And I've got to figure out the pots and staging of the pots, and yeah, just so much to do. So I'm so excited. This is going to be a massive project. I have plants coming from Matt Jones from Jones Rare Roots, Al's Botanic Wonders, Waterwise, Caesar from Sun Valley. I've got some magnificent things coming. I can't wait for you to see them. So let's tear in, shall we? And voila, just like that, 9 yards of soil dispersed. Never ceases to amaze me. I swear I could have brought 20 yards of soil in and found homes for all of it. So, but I'm really, really happy with what we've got in these beds now. And this is going to stay just like this. Bart from KRC is coming tomorrow. He'll be bringing in boulders. He'll be staging boulders. And this is all, it's just amazing how it just all kind of, for the most part, figures itself out, which we'll share with you as we go. But in addition to moving these 9 yards of soil, we're also in the midst right now of identifying irrigation. We have a combination of, this was a lawn, so lawn sprinklers. We've got risers that are feeding the slope and determining what's staying, what we're modifying, what's broken. That's kind of what's happening this afternoon. So the guys are in the process right now of repairing, capping, and diverting. Did I mention this white hard line earlier? Yeah, the white hard line, we're going to leave it exposed until Bart is done staging boulders. We don't want him to mistakenly break this. And then we'll cover this up with dirt when we're done. We also, Hannah and I kept going down and looking up, and we're feeling pretty good about the rosemary situation now. We may make some more edits, but I want to wait until we get the boulders in and maybe even start doing some planting, because we can take it out, but we can't put it back. These are not, rosemary is not succulents. So here you can see, this is the slope irrigation. He's got water coming from below and from the top. That looks good. What I'm looking for with the irrigation on the slope is coverage, because these rosemary have been quite pleased with the water the way it's been going, and I'm kind of reluctant to change that if I don't have to. Leaving these rosemary, they're going to make a very big visual impact in this installation, and I can't have them dying out. So because the succulents aren't really that fussy and don't care about overhead or drip really, we're going to make some executive decisions, and as long as we feel confident that we are getting nice full coverage, which I'm feeling pretty confident, we may not modify the slope irrigation at all. That's what we do. We kind of see, each individual project, we figure it out and we customize for the situation that we're dealing with. Back here, we are putting in, I mentioned earlier, the 2 fountains. And Miguel and Daddy got this hole dug out. The basin for this is 4 feet by 4 feet, 48 inches by 48 inches. This is going to be a squatty rock that has a, well, you'll just see. You'll have to come back and see. It's beautiful. But we also are hoping to raise this fountain up a bit so it's not flush with the soil line. We had to reroute irrigation here. We also have to reroute some drain. So this is just time consuming, and they took the spade and spent hours on this, and that's just kind of the nature of the beast. That's really about all I have to show you for today. Be sure and tune in tomorrow. Things are really going to pick up, as they always do, as we go. So this has just been day 1 of our 10-day in Encinitas. Bye, guys.